second. What's good, my lovelies? Lovely Soul Empress here, coming to do Witchy Wednesdays. Pick a card. Just gonna light some incense and some sage. Give everybody a second. Get a good burn going. Okay. I need like a whole torch. It's also that I have the fan going. All right. So we're gonna get into some things. We're doing the Witchy Wednesday. I'm gonna clear the energy after I show you the stones so that you can make your choices, okay? Just see something. Okay. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, so pile one will be this rose quartz. Okay, pile two will be this, I think it's called howlite. Okay, and then pile three will be this peacock ore. Okay, so again, pile one, rose quartz. Pile two, howlite. Pile three, the peacock ore. Okay, so I'm gonna clear the energy. Show them one more time. Rose quartz, pile one. Howlite, pile two. Peacock ore, pile three. Okay? So, if you chose pile one, this is your reading. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, pile one. What's good, Copenhagen? Am I green? Hold on. There we go. That's better, right? Okay, so the first card you got was the earth element from my pile one. And it says, yoga poses, tree pose, mountain pose, Malayzana squat. Sense is smell. Energy center is the root chakra. Symbols are the elephant, turtle, red square, tree with deep roots, and mountain. It rules the legs and the feet, elimination, skeletal system. Qualities is trust, stability, and support also organization. Okay, so I feel like for my power one, they're talking about being very grounded. Okay, you may be very responsible, or they're telling you to be more grounded. Okay, the second card you got was the wise one. Grow within your current situation. And I feel like you're being imparted with some wisdom. I feel like this could be an ancestor, a spirit guide. But when I was pulling the cards, I felt like this was someone who was very charitable in her time. Okay, healer energy. Okay, I feel like she was the steward of animals in some way. Okay, as you see, she has the crow and the owl, two symbols. Was good, Cynthia. Two symbols that are associated with the Iyami, all right, or the primordial mother energy. Okay, so there's something here about being the steward of earth. Okay, you did have the earth card. Okay, you also have here emerald tablet activation. And before we even get into that, I want to read this wise woman, wise one. Let's do that real quick. Because I forgot I left the book out just so that I can do that. I wish they would have put them in alphabetical order. 88. You know I need these glasses because my ass is blind. The light is still green. It doesn't look like that over on my side. Is that better? Okay, message, knuckle down. Be reliable and committed. Be open to wisdom and insights from your elders, okay? Extended message. The wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking: commitment and reliability. When this card appears, you are being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within your current situation. Be committed to your tasks and projects. It can be very easy to get bored or overwhelmed, but persevere. You are being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability, and that is not who you were born to be. So keep working on what you're working on, because it's going to be extremely beneficial for you in the long run. Okay, so that was the wise one. And you got the emerald tablet, cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. Okay, let's read that one. $70. The Emerald Tablet is one of the most celebrated of the Hermetic texts, a series of sacred Egyptian Greek texts from the 2nd century or earlier. They form the basis of Hermeticism, a spiritual tradition that brings together science and spirituality through investigations into the cosmos, mind, and nature. Most of the texts are a series of dialogues between a teacher and a student and are based on the concept of alchemy, the art of turning lead into gold, or something that is leaden and heavy into a golden opportunity. The Emerald Tablet is said to have been carved on a bright green stone that was transported to Egypt around the fall of Atlantis and stored in the halls of Amenti under the Great Pyramid. Although the legend is widespread, the origin of the text is shrouded in mystery. We do know that it's made up of 14 passages, which first appeared in a book written sometime between the 6th and the 8th centuries, and has been highly influential in most famous statements. Its most famous statement is, "As above, so below," meaning that what is in the high heavens is reflected upon earth. The author signs off as Hermes Trismegistus, which is another name for Thoth, who is featured in this deck, and it is thought to have been the priest king of Atlantis. The idea is that he knew of the approaching end of the civilization and hid the Emerald Tablet and many other teachings in order to preserve them for spiritual aspirants in the future. So I feel like you're being encoded, or you have been encoded with knowledge of the Emerald activation. Okay, I feel like this woman has a tie to sacred text. Okay, you also have, and you were the only card, the only pile that got 2 of these cards. Okay, you also got the Sword of Light, and it says divine protection, cords cut, breakthrough energy. Okay, so let's read that. $150. And it says, the Sword of Light is the main energetic tool of Archangel Michael. Okay? Because they were green. What's good, Jennifer LaRoe? Okay, so let me start again here. The Sword of Light is the main energetic tool of Archangel Michael, the Prince of Heaven. His name means he who is like God, and he is considered Source's right-hand man. He is the archangel who is chosen to guide and protect all light workers. Anyone who is feeling called to make a difference on this planet can be guided and supported by him. The Sword of Light has been pictured as both a spear of light, and a lightning bolt. Either way, it's a powerful symbol of truth and spiritual power. Even though it is carried by Michael, it can be invoked by all those working in the light to help them move beyond blockages and limitations and to sever cords of fear. Joan of Arc invoked it when she was going into battle. Okay, so your message here is, when this card comes out, you know that it is a confirmation that you are walking the path of life and responding to pre-incarnation soul contracts to make a difference on this planet. It's also a sign that you have an opportunity to sever connections to fear and limitations. The energetic cords that bind us to situations, loved ones, and even the past. But you are in a transition now and detaching from unnecessary connections, dramas, and fears. Now, know that there will be great severing at this time, and you might be isolated for a moment as you will be reconfiguring your circle of trust and moving into a life that is in greater alignment with your highest good. Know that the cords that bind you to loved ones and soul family will remain intact. It's only the lower vibrational connections that are being severed. Expect breakthroughs and doors of opportunity to open for you. If you feel strongly connected to Archangel Michael, know that his energy is with you now. So I feel like, there's something here about the light workers, okay? The great severing. That's right. What's good, Dereka? I hope I'm saying that right. Okay, so I feel like this woman feels like a light worker. I feel like there was some type of energy or knowledge that was imparted to her, and I feel like it's being handed down to my pile ones. Okay, out of the angel pile, look, you got Archangel Michael. And it says, I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life's purpose. And I feel like this is what this ancestor or spirit guide is talking about, okay? So out of the soul, what's it called? Out of the past life deck, you got 3 cards. I feel it was the only pile that had that many cards. I'm almost sure. Okay, you got medicine man or woman. Okay, I feel like that's what you have in common with this ancestor. Okay, I feel like, this is giving me indigenous. Okay. You might have been seeing feathers. Okay. You might have been seeing feathers, birds. You could be dreaming of spirit animals, okay? I feel like this pile has a sense of charity. Okay, angels, connected to the angels. You know, you got mention of Archangel Michael twice in your reading. I feel like you're heavily protected. Okay, and then the last one was food and hunger. Okay, so I feel like the feeling that I was getting from this medicine woman, this I got crone energy. Okay, so I feel like she did this as her whole life. Okay, she might have also adhered to, you know, the maiden mother and crone. Okay, so I feel like she was highly respected, but I also feel like she was trying to feed the masses, or it had something to do with charity work. This could have been to animals, but I also feel like it was to her tribe, or to those, they're saying travelers, to travelers. Okay, so this woman, she's giving me very much like Mother Teresa vibes, but in the indigenous culture. Highly respected. Okay, I feel like this could have been in a time of great hunger, or they're saying genocide. So something about them trying to starve the people. This could have been tribe against tribe, but I don't feel that. I feel like she was helping all that came to her for help or asked for help. She's also showing me children. Okay, out of the oracles, I asked Spirit for three, or out of the tarot, 3 tarot cards for each pile. There it is. Okay, so this is in the time of and this could be, you know, on many different continents. It just doesn't have to be North America, right? But I feel like there was an emperor, an evil king, or they're showing me like Mars energy. Right, this person, they had the ledgers. So they were stockpiling the food, but they weren't giving it to the people. Or when they did, it was tainted. They said tainted. All right, I'm gonna get a deck to clarify. Emperor spirit, why is the emperor here? Gotta take these off because they give me a fucking headache when I'm not emperor. So this person, you know, they got the 10 of Pentacles. This person was only concerned with amassing money, okay, and only giving to what they considered their community. Okay, I feel like this ancestor or spirit guide is saying that judgment was in reverse. Okay, so it's as if to say that this person never got judged. They didn't get judged for what they did. Okay, that they you have the 10 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. With the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so they were trying to stop her from serving her role as a medicine woman or of someone of charity. Okay, they were trying to hold her back. Okay, she's also showing me like some type of imprisonment. Okay, she's also saying, hey MJ, how are you? I feel like what she's saying is that they had imprisoned her. Okay, I feel like, you know, that food and hunger. I feel like she might have went on a hunger strike because they imprisoned her. Okay, the devil is the next card here. Spirit, why is this devil here? Can you show me? Okay, so I feel like this looks like a dungeon. They were trying to impose fear on her. I feel like she passed there. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. They were trying, you know, they were working on breaking her, okay? Because they wanted to use her in some way to communicate a message to her followers or people who respected her. Okay, you got the Five of Swords out here as well. All right, so the Five of Swords, this emperor, whoever this was trying to break her. Okay, I feel like in some way it was his demise, okay? Because she was in the light of love. Okay, he never was able to break her spirit with the Ten of Cups, okay? Which is why he never freed her with the Four of Pentacles. And she stayed hopeful until the very end with the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay, I feel like you have the Wheel of Fortune with the Hermit. So I feel like she transformed upon her departure. Okay, to like an ascendant master. So she's also saying that she's been here many times, both as a man and a woman. Okay, so I feel like she has something to do with like servicing the people. So maybe you have something, maybe you do a lot of volunteer work or something like that. Okay, or maybe you work with herbs, but I feel like there's a reason why she's coming to you. Okay, and you had, what was the card that you had? Wise woman, grow within your current situation. So it's like you're on a path, okay, that is charitable to others, and that's why she's with you. Okay, okay, out of the Kipper, you got journey. Okay, so you could be moving, but I feel like the journey of your life is to be more like her, to be more compassionate, to be more charitable. Even in spite of opposition, okay? Even in spite of persecution for your beliefs, because that's what happened to her. She's also saying pressure makes diamonds or something to that effect. Okay, so she's like, don't fold under the pressure. Like that's what the enemy desires. Okay, and out of the love and romance, you have free yourself, right? You know, it's funny because yesterday during the reading, I was talking about how you could be in jail, but if you're going through an ascension, it's not that you won't feel that you're in jail. I mean, it's obvious you're in jail, right? But I feel like, you know, once you come to a certain level of ascension, you understand that the outside circumstance does not reflect your inside God being, right? So I feel like what she's saying here is like, free yourself from worrying about persecution or worrying about punishment for your beliefs, okay? right? So, you know, not everybody is for you, right? Like she had a very powerful enemy and she never submitted, okay? So she's like, free yourself from trying to fix every relationship or wanting to feel accepted by everybody, because not everybody's for you and you ain't for everybody. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, free yourself and your mind will follow, right? So I feel like she's like, don't, she didn't spend her life trying to get this emperor to understand her perspective, right? Even if in the end it ended up her demise, but she took control of her own situation by, even though she was in prison, right? Rather than waiting for him to take control, she seemed to have done some type of food strike to take his power, or to take his ability to control her outcome, okay? So out of the crystals, you got appetite, and it says progress, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all that you have learned. Okay, so basically she's saying stay true to your moral code as she did in her life. Okay, and I'm gonna get a let me just move some of this. I'm gonna get you guys a charm. Where's the charms? That's not it. Where are they? Here they go. Let's see what you get. Protected. Okay, so again, with the Archangel Michael, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. With the Archangel Michael, basically what she's saying is like, never submit, because you're being protected. Okay, you're on a mission here, and you know, not everybody's going to like your mission. It's not for them, it's for you. Okay, so I feel like that's the message that she wants you to understand that you're on a divine journey, okay? And she's guiding your steps, all right? So that was pile 1. I'm going to clear the energy and we're going to get to pile 2. Thank you, Spirit. So pile 2 was this highlight, right? And you got number 34, balance, Samukha Mudra. Okay, and it says assists unification, clarity, and equilibrium. Benefits: balance right and left side of the body, improves mental clarity, activates pituitary gland, heightens awareness of all senses, activates self-healing ability, builds concentration. Element: space. Instruction: join the tips of all the fingers on each hand. Touch the 2 hands together at the fingertips. Hold mudra slightly away from the body in front of the solar plexus center. Relax elbows and shoulders downward. Lengthen spine. Focus. All of my senses align for perfect clarity and balance. All of my senses align for perfect clarity and balance, okay? So out of the Angels and Ancestors deck, you got Lord, take charge with authority, okay? I'm going to read that. Number 50. And it says, don't be afraid to take charge or use your voice. Be strong. Sometimes you have to take control in order to be honored. If you feel that your kindness or gifts are being taken for granted, it's time to change that. There is no excuse for bad behavior, and the ancestors are encouraging you to hold your ground and speak your mind in a fiercely loving way. You have the energy and might to overcome dramas or energies that aren't working for your growth. And it's time to take charge before you find yourself in a situation that you don't want to be in. You are being encouraged to be the boss instead of being bossed. This card is also brings the energy of ambition and can show you have the potential to move upwards on a professional level, but only if you act with authority and show them who you really are. All right. So I feel like that, you know, they're talking about your boss type energy. I feel like this person had some sense of authority. I feel like this is giving me like Nordic energy. Okay. All right. You have the divine matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, and God incidences, okay? Which is talking about there's no coincidences, there's only God incidences, all right? So I'm going to read that for you guys as well, the divine matrix. '64. And it says, everything is connected. Everything that was, is, and ever will be is connected by an invisible bond of energy, uniting every living being from the past, present, and even future. This isn't a new idea. Every great mystic through the ages has understood that everything is one, and now scientists are beginning to prove evidence for it. The best way to describe the connection is as a lattice or grid, a divine matrix. We're all points on the grid and we're all connected through it. It links us to our ancestry and loved ones, aspect of ourselves past, present, and future, and also the ancient and divine wisdom held in the quantum field of the universe. This card shows a giant stargate opening up to the universe and a piece of sacred geometry known as the flower of life. This is quite literally a two-dimensional image of the divine matrix, and the information held within it can help us begin to understand the inner and outer workings of the incredible universe. If you spend time with this image, you will find multiple images within it, reminding us all that nothing is happening by chance, and that even when we can't fully comprehend it, there's a greater plan unfolding. Your message, you are in alignment with the oneness of life and the inner workings of the universe. You are part of something great. That means that you are greatness expressing itself. No one thing in your life has happened by chance. Even when you felt that things have been against you, a process has been unfolding, helping you to understand your connectedness to all things. So there's no need to feel insignificant or lonely. It's also important to remember that the universe is always working in your favor and for your highest good. You may have felt lost, but know that nothing is ever lost. We're all held in the heart of Source, and love is our connection to all things. So I feel like there's something going on here about your perception of spirituality. I feel like it may have changed. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting, that something has changed with your perception. And I feel like this is because of this divine matrix or some type of portal. Okay, out of the angel oracles, you got Layla. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intention, and ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. And I feel like for my pal too, it feels like you're in the midst of an ascension right now. Okay, there could be a lot of downloads coming in out of your past lives. You got Egypt. Okay, so, and I feel like with the divine matrix, okay, I firmly believe that these pyramids were not just places to bury those that had passed, okay, but that they were like generators and also receptors of energy that is coming from the cosmos, okay? And also that was being generated outward from this metaphysical plane. So I feel like it's something about the wisdom of ancient Egypt, okay? I feel like this could have been like, how do I express this without offending anybody? This could have been like a traveling conqueror or something like that, okay? Because I felt like Nordic energy, okay, Caucasus Mountains, right? And I feel like this person may have come into contact with some knowledge that changed the way they saw things. Okay, so I feel like that's the connection, okay, that you're going through some transformation about higher knowledge, okay? Now, out of your tarot, yeah, that's exactly what it's saying, okay? The Four of Wands, okay? I feel like this Lord held status, okay? Okay, he was favored from wherever he was from, all right? I feel like he had servants. Spirit, can you show me? I gotta take these off again. Can you show me, Spirit? Nine of Wands, but he was resistant to something, okay? The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. Okay, okay. Thank you, Spirit. So I feel like along his journeys, someone took care of him. He got injured in a battle in a foreign land. While he was being rehabilitated, there was some knowledge that was imparted with him. But once he was well, it was like he didn't want to return to his cohorts, okay? They saw that as a Ten of Swords, as a betrayal, like he switched sides, okay? Knight of Swords. I feel like there were people who wanted to end him because he felt he had found a new truth, okay? With the Ace of Cups, I feel like his heart chakra was cracked open by the knowledge, okay? Okay, with the Two of Swords, it was like he had never seen love before in that way. The Hangman cross. I feel like the downside was that he could never mutiny. Yes, mutiny over love. I feel like the one part that hurt his heart was that he could never go home. Because if they would have saw him, they would have killed him, right? So the Hangman is crossed. So that was his thing. Like he understood a new sense of enlightenment about how he saw the cosmos and the world, right? This ancient Egyptian knowledge, right? Which I really believe started in Atlantis. And I feel like the drawback was that he could never go home. So it was like he had gotten knowledge from the Tree of Life, but yet couldn't go home because, you know, had he tried to see his family, they would have killed him. So I feel like that was the one thing. Like he chose the knowledge. I feel like he never returned home. I feel like he stayed in Egypt. Okay, Queen of Cups. Getting two messages here. I feel like he learned about the Divine Mother, Isis energy, right? But it also meant that he couldn't go home and see his own mother. And that was an internal struggle with this Strength card, okay? How he wanted to share the knowledge, okay? Nine of Pentacles. Nordic. For Americans, is it Canada or Scandinavia? I'm not sure. I know that it's related to the Caucasus Mountains, because they said that, but I'm not sure. Okay, so I feel like he wanted to impart this knowledge, but he couldn't go home to see his mother. But he chose to stay where he was, not only out of fear that they would put him to death, but because he knew his mother was well taken care of. She was the Nine of Pentacles, and he came up as a lord. So, you know, it already had told us that he was powerful. Okay, so he felt like it was more important to get the knowledge. Okay, message and concern. Okay, I think this was the only pile that had two kippers. Where's the, okay. Spirit, why is message here? Scandinavia. There you go. Thank you guys for doing the research. I only know what Spirit's telling me, okay? Anchor chains weighed down with this message, okay? I feel like this, two things. I feel like he was, is now Georgia. Got it. I feel like this message and anchored weighed down, I feel like it was two things. He got a message from his family. I feel like knowing what they felt about him and his newfound knowledge was seen as a betrayal. I also feel like it weighed his heart. Okay, I feel like he wrote a very important book. He's not saying what book. Cricket, silence, non-action. I feel like this book didn't come to practice until much later, after his ascension, after he left the physical plane. Okay, you got concern here, Spirit. Why? Russia. Okay. Well, first off, they were searching for him. Bounty hunter. Okay, receipts show me proof. Okay, they also wanted to destroy whatever he was documenting, because it was going against what they were projecting or what they were teaching spiritually. Okay, now out of the love and romance, you got two: worth waiting for and it's safe for you to love. All right, so let's see. Worth waiting for. I knew that was going to come out. Wow. Okay. So he was being treated by a woman when he was injured. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So as she was recuperating him, she was telling him great knowledge, basically. Mask is on. Things are not what they seem, okay? So he was confused. He did not understand, okay? Also, the mask was like the veil of not seeing things clearly, right? But what ends up happening is that he fell in love with her. Okay, so she was, to him, the face of the divine feminine. Okay, and it's safe for you to love. Oh, my hair's just stood up. Safe for you to love. It's safe for you to love is fun times, okay, shyness and argument, okay? So I feel like he lived very happily where he was, but it was kind of like in hiding because it's not that it wasn't safe for him there, but there were people who wanted to capture him. Okay, I feel like somehow he was getting correspondence. Okay, but it was not positive correspondence, okay? On the fence, no decision has been made, okay? So I feel like this might be my pile for those who are having to learn a lesson in love, about what the face of love looks like, about how it can be different from what you were taught, or your belief system, and choosing a better understanding than basically than just reciting what you were taught, okay? Like finding a truth in resonance, okay? And I feel like that, opened up his heart chakra, okay? So from warrior to lover, and highly knowledgeable, okay? Understanding something about the tree of life, okay? So out of the crystals, you got azurite, and it says your heart is ready to heal from past experiences, and you are willing to devote your time and energy towards therapeutic care, okay? So, kindness, okay? It's also about maybe he sees you as kind, like the face of the woman that cared for him, whether you're male or female. Okay, and then busy times, mostly tasking with calcite, okay? And it says, take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy, right? So I feel like maybe at first, some of those messages that were being sent was like, I'm not well enough to travel. But at some point he had to keep it a buck, right? And say, I found my soul's truth here, right? So sometimes we can busy ourselves to not look at certain aspects. Okay, I feel like spirit is like, be honest with why, with your spiritual journey. It doesn't have to be a secret. You have the freedom in this time to choose your journey, okay? You got grace, right? Living in the grace of love, right? Learning grace, learning to accept, gracefully, learning to give gracefully, learning to live in the light of love. All right, that's the message I'm getting for my pile 2. Okay, I'm going to clear this, and then I'm going to clear the energy, and we're going to get into pile 3. Okay, so I feel like that particular ancestor finished out his days in Egypt. Okay, so let's clear this energy. If you picked pile 3, this is your reading. Thank you, Spirit. And you picked the peacock ore. And it says deepening, Dimunkam Mudra, okay? And it says assists relaxation, support restoration. Benefits, facilitates deep relaxation, supports eliminatory urinary and reproductive systems, slows and directs breath into the pelvis, helpful for insomnia, and helps to improve memory. Element, earth. Okay, instructions: raise the palms in front of the belly, facing the midline. Connect the tips of the ring and pinky fingers. Open the middle, index fingers and thumbs wide. Rest the hands in front of the belly. Wrist on thighs. Relax shoulders, lengthen spines. Caution, lowers blood pressure. The focus for this card: with deep awareness, I allow relaxation to occur. With deep awareness, I allow relaxation to occur. Okay, so this is my pile 3. All right, out of the angels and ancestors, you got the sage. Be devoted and committed. Okay, so let's read that. That is number 60. And it says, be willing to go the whole road and back again. This will allow you to be the best you can possibly be. Okay, extended message. Devotion is a powerful energy right now. Angels and ancestors want to acknowledge how committed you are to your own growth. Your continued dedication to this aspect of your life has been recognized, and your understanding that you are not only a body but also a soul is all you need to continue growing and expanding. The energy of oneness is offering itself to you now, and it's important you take some time to integrate it all so that you can be supported and guided by it. This is what the divine wants for you. Make note of experiences or teachers making themselves known to you at this time, because you are going to share those teachings one day too. So I feel like for my pile 3, there is an understanding of the all, or of source, or of the interconnectedness. I'm getting unity consciousness. Okay, really liking this. All right, so that was what you got, the sage. And then out of the other deck, which is gateway activation, a gateway of light activation, you got Venusian Galactic Council, Star Being Guides, answer the call, time to shine. So you've been chosen. Okay, it was telling you to keep track of the teachers and the knowledge, because you're going to share this knowledge. Okay, so I feel like I'm talking to my shaman pal. Shaman pal. Okay, you got Fiona out of the angels deck. Now that you have asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. So it's like your mission is sacred, and it feels like you've opened yourself to the 5D, allowing them to work through you. It's an acknowledgement that you have gone beyond the veil, like you're seeing beyond the veil. You got Chantel. Okay, and it says new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through a reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. I feel like my pile 3, I am sending the ancestors who are visiting us today love and gratitude for the visit. Absolutely, Copenhagen. So I feel like my pile 3 with this Chantel message, I feel like you're getting assistance. It's like spirit sending backup, right? Like you're on this sage journey, this shaman journey, and I feel like they're sending you a reward. Okay, this is going to come in the form of a partner, whether it's in love, in business, in romance. It could be a friendship, it could be a teacher or student relationship, but I feel like this is to help assist you. Okay, because I feel like the shaman's journey can feel lonely. Okay, so I feel like they're rewarding you with maybe your soul tribe. Okay, All right, out of your past life, yeah, leaving or travel, okay? So I feel like this sage, I feel like was somewhat of a nomad, or was looking for, yeah, was looking for some truth, evidence of truth, a divine truth, okay? Universal truth, right? And they were in search of this and kept moving, looking for higher knowledge, explanation of the divine, okay? Sorry. Okay, so you got ships here. This person crossed seas. Crossed seas. Okay, I feel like he crossed not as a slave, or not as like he tried to be as inconspicuous as possible. He wanted to go under the radar. I feel like, I don't know, you know, I'm getting brown, right? So it could have been I feel like this is a person of color. I'm just not sure yet from where. I feel like this person traveled to this place. They're not from this place, okay? It could be like Turkish, or I don't know. I'm getting something like traveling to understand the secrets. Oh. Okay, so I'm getting a man of color. I feel like this man of color, you know, was trying to make sense of two knowledges, like was looking at this person was traveling looking for divine truths. In other words, they would go to one place and study the beliefs there, and then see if it aligned with other truths, because I feel like this person didn't just want to see through one lens of perspective, okay? So I feel like they're saying Asiatic. This is like divine knowledge. Getting like way before the Moors. Okay, and then finances. Okay, I feel like this man had money, but he did not dress the part, because they would have like robbed him or whatever. I'm also getting that he had some knowledge. Okay, feels like some type of Egyptian knowledge or something in that realm. Okay, so he might have been you know, in some way of African descent, right? But I feel like he went to study under like monks or something. Okay? Yeah, hermit, right? So you got the sage and the hermit, very similar energy. You guys got the most tarot cards, okay? You got the Hierophant. He was on a spiritual journey all of his life, right? Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. So we're going to clarify those. Take these off. Spirit, why is the hermit here? So he could have been studying like Buddhism or the Tao or something like that. Okay, you got the Ten of Swords out here in crossed. Okay, so I feel like something happened that made him want to explore the... I'm hearing, what's the meaning? What's the meaning of life? Right? So something, he lost somebody that was dear to him, I feel. Very early. Eight of Pentacles, okay? I feel like he worked very hard on understanding, I feel like the cosmos or the universe, okay? I feel like he was always looking up. You see that? Always looking up. Okay, here you got the Hierophant, and there's the pyramids there too, okay? His life was dedicated to supreme knowledge. A lot of men came through today, all right? With the Page of Swords in reverse, okay? He felt like there was something missing. You know, the Page of Swords in the upright is... can be focused, right? So I feel like he felt that there was something missing. Something missing, like, in other words, where he was, whether this was Egypt or whatever, there was a lot of knowledge that he felt was useful, but he felt like there were missing pieces. And so his journey was about trying to learn about different cultures. Now they're giving me something about lineage. Okay, I feel like what he lost was, it could have been a feminine energy, whether this was his mother, sister, lover. Okay, I feel like he had to go on this journey of the self-discovery. I feel like he met a woman. I feel like he didn't have a family. I feel like he chose knowledge, right? So even though he had love for this particular woman, it was like he was married to the cosmos or to understanding life, okay? So he didn't stay. He chose something else, okay? Two of Pentacles. I feel like the Two of Pentacles here was he always wanted to know more. Like it was never enough, okay? You see he's holding a book and then he's holding coins, right? So it was like maybe if he would have stayed where he was, he could have been even more wealthy, because I feel like he had enough money to buy his passage on ships, to travel to distant lands. But there was something that he felt was always missing. So he was always longing for something else, okay? And the Seven of Swords, he felt like something about, like his quest was the search of truth, okay? And feeling like, you know, I don't know, I don't feel like in this time there were the Bible yet, okay? But I feel like he might have felt like the knowledge was skewed. What was being shared was not truthful. I feel like he was also trying to teach people wherever he went, okay? And then death crossed, okay? So now here's where it gets deep. I feel like this person no one knows if this person passed. I feel like this person ascended without, they're saying light body. Right? So it was almost like they went into such a meditation that they became part of the universe. Like it wasn't, so this is higher knowledge. That's that, did I read that? Let me see that, because I don't know if I read that, and we'll go back if I didn't. After I finish this tarot card, this Venetian Council. No, we didn't. We're gonna read that next, okay? So I feel like there was something about the galaxy. Like he actually became part of the galaxy, or became part of the all, or part of the one, right? Here's the Eight of Cups, okay? Some type of journey. This is the journey. Like he walked with a stick. Okay, he walked with a stick, and people thought it was a cane, but it was not. It was a scepter. A scepter, some type of religious, right? Two of Wands, right? Choosing the road less traveled, okay? Seven of Pentacles, not feeling, you know, not feeling complete or having all the knowledge. And look at the tree of life with the apples, right? So I feel like this was his love. King of Cups, right? Very intuitive individual, always looking for higher knowledge. I feel like when cups of love were offered, he was unmoved, okay? Because he always felt like, I'm hearing on the road again, right? So it was a mission to see the world, to understand the world, okay? Yeah, so let's read this Venusian Galactic Council. Can't believe I skipped that. Venusian Galactic Council, star being guides, answer the call, time to shine. The Venusians are advanced cosmic beings, similar to angels, who come from the planet Venus. They are our starry ancestors and are dedicated to helping us experience and embody divine love. There are millions of them, and many of us will have them working with us as guides. If you feel drawn to this information or strongly connected to the stars or star people, there's a good chance that there are many extraterrestrial beings around you at this time, many of whom will be connected to the Venusian Galactic Council. Governed by Lady Venus and Sanat Kamora, the Venusian Galactic Council is a divine board of directors who are responsible for recruiting light workers and leaders on earth who have the potential to make huge difference by following the call of their soul. When they come to us, it's an honor and an opportunity to be reminded of the connection that was active before we came into this carnation. There's no set way of working with the Venusians, but they will contact us in dreams or meditation to share information that will support us on the journey. They often send spiritual downloads in thought forms or understanding. Dreams about flying or being in space are other ways in which they will come through to us. Connect. On a bright, starry night, say, Venusian Galactic Council, thank you for helping me answer the call of my soul. So again, when I was saying that this person was on a journey to understand the world, understand the cosmos, it was because it was like their ancestry was calling them. Okay, this is why when they returned to the ethers, it was like without a death. It was like an ascension. Okay, this was this person's life work. Okay, to understand the cosmos. It was as if they were trying to go home. So I feel like what Spirit's telling you is that you come from an ancestry that has very much to do with the understanding of the cosmos. Okay, or these people that were getting knowledge from the ethers, okay, or astrology, astronomy, cosmology. It feels very much like that. Okay, you have coffin and cross. I told you this person did not leave this realm in the same, in the normal manner. Okay, and then house. Okay, I feel like also they didn't have a planned place to live, not because they didn't have options, but because that was what they chose. Okay, coffin, sideways, spirit. Why? Pretending, fake, living beyond their means. So in reality, this person was not living beyond their means. They were pretending to be less. Okay, this person could have been a star seed, okay, who was not really in the physical. They could have always been an ascendant master, some type of being trying to understand new knowledge or spread knowledge in some way. And so it's basically like once their mission was complete, they returned. Okay, now this house, why is house cross? Okay, I said to you, this person was like a nomad or something, or not a nomad, but like they were always traveling. Okay, recalling, reminiscing memories, returning. It's coming out cross because they felt like the 3D didn't resonate with them. So they were searching for home, searching for what was felt complete to them. Okay, it had something to do with Asia. Okay, and then you got cleansing, meditation, clearing space, removing negativity. I feel like this was they were very spiritual. Okay, projected future days, weeks, months. Okay, I feel like you somehow may have had a dream, or you're getting imprinted with some of this knowledge. Okay, all right, so out of the love and romance, you got codependency and heart-to-heart conversations. Let's find out what that's about. Codependency, spirit. Okay, so I feel like something has been unlocked within you, okay? Something that's being unlocked within you where you're going to see relationships in a different way. I feel like, remember, the angel card you got was talking about eminent love coming towards you. I feel like you have released the codependency within you, okay? Or there's something about your ascension with this sage and this Venusian galactic council, about learning of healthy detachment, becoming whole, exploring the inner self. And because of that, you have freed yourself from these things that this particular ancestor or spirit guide was never connected. They never felt connected to needing others. They needed something greater than themselves. I feel like that has been awakened in you. Faith and destiny. This is the manifestation energy. Okay, I feel like something has been clicked. It's like you're coming to a higher understanding. Okay, heart-to-heart conversations. I feel like this is happening while you're asleep, but it's also happening with people around you. Okay, gate is open, right? And then past life. I'm telling you that this ancestor or this guide is giving you some type of knowledge about the cosmos. Okay, something so that you can fix something that was internally, or this could be that codependency. But this is, this pile 3 feels like star seeds. Okay, star seeds. Okay, so out of your crystal cards, you got Aqua Aura. Okay, so you guys know that's one of my favorites, sitting here with mine, right? Healthy communication in relationships, heart-to-heart discussions, and clear, assertive communication help you understand and be understood. Okay, so I feel like the language of the divine, or the language is being encoded in you right now. This is going to help your communication. This is going to clear away codependent relationships. Okay, but I also feel like my pile 3 has something to do with unity consciousness and and starting to see this realm in a different way, okay? And then you also have opal here. And it says, let yourself sparkle and shine. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side of the world. Okay, so it's like recognizing that you are all is within you. This is that star seed energy. I feel like you're getting a lot of messages with this aqua aura, which is very high vibrational, supposed to help you meditate. I feel like there's so much not, look at both of these cards. I know it's kind of hard to see because of the iridescence, but her chakra is lit up and her chakra is lit up. It's like there's something happening that has to do with the Galactic Council, okay? And you getting higher knowledge about where you come from, okay? Starred seeds, indigo child, okay? That kind of energy, all right? So I'm going to get you guys a charm and we're going to get up out of here. I will be back on tonight for What's Good Wednesday. Let's see. Trust. Okay, so I feel like they're saying, you know, trust the information that's coming in. It may seem a little fantastical or, you know, like you're just starting to understand it, but the messages will become clear, okay? I feel like it's like I say, right? You are not from here. You are like a star being or a spiritual being having a human experience. And I feel like that's what my pile 3 is going through right now, right? So that's what I have for you guys. I'd just like to say thank you to my returning subscribers for coming through and spending a little time with me. And if you're a new viewer and you felt I resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and comment, as I'd love to have you as part of the Lovely Soul family. I'm wishing you all light and love and blessings on blessings. Namaste, gang, gang. Bye.